You might like The Breakfast Club, but here's a bunch of people who hated it. Isn't even about breakfast. We're off to a good start. Very good start. Not every title has to be literal. It would be a really stupid title if it's just like, Kids in Detention, the movie. That's a shitty title. Breakfast Club works. So, you know, just eat eggs while watching it and fucking enjoy the movie.
If you're going to have a film about a captive characters, alright, that's English, a captive characters, least make the interactions interesting, much like this comment. So many twists and turns. It was interesting. To me. And everybody but you, Half Star Boy.
Is Half Star Boy what The Weeknd's gonna name his kid? Boring and unoriginal. Hold on while I name all the movies like this that came before it. It's a Wonderful Life. I got nothing.
I really wanted to like this movie, but I can't get over the fact that the only reason why they got all friendly is because they were high on marijuana. Just goes to show how back-assed you are. All these drugs made friends. That's a sin. Also, have you been to a rave? Everyone's family.
I didn't like this movie at all. It would almost get to an important message, then fall short. Who goes? You go to movies for messages? That sounds awful. I'm getting a barrage of messages all fucking day. When I spend 2 hours watching a movie, the thing I don't want is a message. I want interesting characters, a unique story, and me not wanting to kill myself for a moment. That got dark. Don't kill yourselves, everybody. That's my message. Stay in school.
Rich suburban teens sit in detention on a Saturday, griping and complaining about their fears and well-coddled suburban lives. Not as catchy of a title, but I can work with it. I mean, someone might have done that, and it's probably just something you can search on Pornhub.
I just like that title more because it didn't give the promise of breakfast and then not come through. With all the hype around this, I expected more than some kids in detention talking about themselves. It was a slow movie where the biggest part that happens is the credits rolling. I will agree, those are the best credits ever. I'm not gonna disagree. That song's amazing, the way the credits happen is amazing, for sure. Who was hyping this up for you? The only way to hype this is to kind of tell you what this is about. It's some kids talking about themselves. That's what this is about. You gotta find some new friends. Who hype things better. Like people who like tell you to go see Titanic but don't like imply it's Transformers.
Except the last 15 minutes in the movie, it was horribly overrated. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone.
This is absolute movie torture. Director John Hughes presents a world where all persons are one-dimensional stereotypes. All teenagers, naturally, are assigned a caste, and all adults are morons. By movie's end, the teens have grown, their inter-caste hatreds having subsided, but the adult world is still in the habit. You missed. I have to stop here. You missed it. You missed what happened in this movie. They all realized that they're all people, and they're not so different, but then as they walk away, they realize that they're still in those fucking classes of people, and they're probably not gonna say hi to each other in the hallway. You missed it. If you're looking for a fucking message like that other person, you missed it. Don't analyze unless you can. Jesus.
I've been meaning to watch this movie for a while now, it being a beloved classic and all, but the corny voiceover in the beginning really should have tipped me off because I think I actually have to invoke my 20-minute rule. It's been 19 minutes and so far, you're doing a review while watching the fucking movie? What the shit balls? You know what? I've made it emotionally 19 minutes into your review, I'm leaving.
That's like having sex with someone and being like, so far so good. But we'll see what happens at the 20-minute mark. I do not understand why so many people are so obsessed with this crappy movie. Calm down. It tries way too hard to be profound, when really, it's not at all. All the characters are super annoying and the music is terrible and oh dear. I am fine with opinions, and if you don't like the music, but John Hughes made a point to find struggling musicians who were doing something interesting and give them a place to show their music, which kind of makes you a dick. Even if you don't, it just kind of makes you a dick. Dick, dick, dick. Sorry about all the censoring that might have to happen. Well, we don't censor dick, do we? Dick, dick, dick. Dick, dick it. You'll have to censor that one. I'm done now.
Next time, put me in sensory deprivation.
Where the heck was the story? It was just kids in detention talking. It's not awful, but I don't care for any of the kids. Man, that describes the marriage I will end up in.
What I expected to see was a poignant, heartwarming, and charming look into the lives of teens in the 80s. What I got was nothing but a completely uncharming, unenlightening, maddening, teeth-grinding pastiche of a stereotypical bullshit. Stereotypical bullshit. You managed to take a lot away for all the wrong reasons. You got all your bullshit you needed. Much like your future kids.
Its magnificence is lost on me. The story was full of unprovoked intensity. I found myself bored often, and to cap it all off, the last 5 minutes, each of the characters make unmotivated, shallow, and short-sighted choices in which we're expected to applaud them for. Peg me as someone who's more like the principal than the students, if you will, but I didn't find the charm in this one. Identifying with the principal in any teen comedy is like watching football and rooting for the ref.
Stale, lazy, and lifeless, with a thin script, one-dimensional characters, and a bland plot. This movie offers no real production values. Not for real production values? It was a movie, so there's a lot of production in it. I get what you're saying. You're just reaching.
Fell asleep to this. I think you watched the Denny's Club. I've been drunk too.
Hughes really dropped the ball on this one.
Here, you dropped this shitty movie.
Is it Home Alone?
If you were at least of a certain age during the 80s, this damn movie was shoved down your throat. Uncle, whoa. I know what you meant, but whoa. Phrasing. Phrasing.
No. Melodrama. Every nerd's dream. Chicken. Rotisserie. Tires. Every nerd's dream. Shitballs.
Thanks so much for watching. If it's your first time here, make sure you click on the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it. Also, let us know what you thought of these stupid reactions to the movie The Breakfast Club. Put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. And until we see you guys next time, geek out and game on.